Hi there, sign of Aquarius. This is Kim here with your reading. I hope you're doing good. Okay. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for you this morning. Jeez. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you haven't already subscribed, and for your beautiful comments. Also, if you have purchased a private reading, thank you for your support. If you want one, they're in the description box below. I have 3 different prices, and they're recorded readings. You put in the notes what you want to know, and then make sure you add me to your email list. So I'm using Everyday Enchantment Tarot for the sign of Aquarius. I have the Page of Coins on the bottom. Page of Coins on the bottom. So that's some kind of new something, right? It's a new adventure. It's a new investment. It's a new something. It's a message. Maybe having to do with some money. Oh. That's good too for the outcome. Oh, what is up with the... Oh, what's going on? Let me do one more for the outcome. God, I don't know. You are part of the air group, though, and Libra and Gemini's reading was intense, and this one's going to be intense, too. I can already feel it. Oh, goodness. It's not bad. It's just... It makes me feel like the air signs are getting hit with a lot of stuff. Alright, so let me get through this. The Hangman in the reverse is when we are no longer sacrificing or waiting. We're not waiting. We're not sacrificing. Quite possibly I've seen things from a different perspective because of being in that energy for a while. Tell me more on the Hangman in the reverse for Aquarius. Yeah, it was a period where the period that you were in was pretty dark, and it was almost like sacrificing, waiting, and during that time, like, we've had to figure out how to overcome a dark night of the soul. So that might be where this energy with the air signs is coming from, is some type of dark night of the soul. It's going to feel like anxiety or depression, but you focus on the solution here. That's why it's in the reverse. That's why the Hangman is in the reverse, is because it's like Spirit saying you can't stay in that energy. You can't stay in that energy if you want a different, better experience. And so I don't know if they didn't let you, if you just got cheered on by your spirit team, or if you did some self-improvement, watch videos on how to get your thoughts under control, releasing what it was that we couldn't change. Wealthy man in the reverse. Lovers upright, and message of concern in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, I just made this reading more confusing for myself. I'm sorry. All right. The wealthy man in the reverse. It could have been an issue with money, or somebody... tell me why a wealthy man is in the reverse. The house in reverse. Somebody that you live with or you're really close to. Somebody who's, and maybe they are like over finances, but there's something that is, maybe they took a hit or something like that. I don't know. There's something that has to do with like the home and the family, and it feeling like it's shaky. And it can have to do with, actions around money, or the head of the household. It could be anything, but having to deal with that. And then you have the Lover's card here, and that kind of feels like it's somebody different. Like being at crossroads, but having to make a choice or a decision. Yeah, oh, wow. All right, well, your reading got interesting. You have a choice or a decision. Somebody wants to, I mean, literally somebody who wants to commit to you. I don't know if you've met this person yet. I don't know. I feel like they're the breath of, they're the fresh air. You know, you're getting fresh air in a rather daunting situation here. Okay, because who you are dealing with, who you're dealing with was like, they weren't worthy of your sacrifices. This energy is or will be, but of course that's going to be your decision. And I'm not sure, some of you will have obviously met this person, and it is a choice now. It's a new choice or option, and because you're feeling the Hierophant, which is like this commitment ring energy. Okay, so you're feeling like you know what you want. Obviously you have had the contrast of what you don't want, because it's up here in the outcome. It's right here as the issue. So the Empress in reverse as the challenge. That can be so many stinking things. It really can, because it could be a challenging person. Let's start there. Let's start with a dysfunctional mother figure. Somebody that has a hard time taking care of themselves, or that's the issue, is they're trying to take care of themselves. They need to learn how to do more nurturing to themselves. They can be in isolation. They can isolate themselves from people. So they're complete opposite of the Empress. They're the not realize they're the Empress yet energy. This can be you. This could have been you. Could have been in the time in the past. Needing to focus on ourselves. You don't have to be a mother to be in that, you know. It's somebody with a whole lot of potential, but there's some reason as to why the floodgates of creativity haven't been open. There's a reason. Okay, and so the challenge is fixing that, or prioritizing, aligning yourself with what you want to create, or your creation as an Empress. And then I have the Six of Wands in the reverse. It's another energy of saying, look, I'm kind of fed up with not being appreciated. I'm fed up with doing so much and feeling like I'm still not landing my goals in life, and I'm definitely not like getting the praise or recognition that I deserve, right? That's that. So there's a feeling of like knowing what you deserve, and the issue is being in that situation where you're seeing the contrast of it and it doesn't feel good. I don't think I'm even going to get more on that, because I just don't think I am. But the Queen of Blades here in the reverse is at the heart of the matter. And so the heart of the matter, it feels like we're not communicating much about how we really feel. Feels like being in a state of constant indecisiveness. It feels like going in a direction that you know isn't in alignment with what your intuition and your heart is telling you. That's what that speaks to me. And so I don't know. We got just a lot of crap going on. Got a lot of crap going on. Let me have clarity for the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It's a wake-up call. Judgment. There's a wake-up call, there's enlightenment, and there is a Spirit has a plan. Now, the Judgment card, interestingly enough, in this deck actually has another message to it. It has a person that is walking out of a door where there's a room and people are partying, and one person's like drinking from the bottle, and they look like they're sloshed, but this girl is looking, and there's an angel that's sounding a trumpet with flowers out the door. So she's like, bye, because she no longer resonates with that energy. Look at the Chariot there too. Okay, so you're reading, it's not bad. It's just what you were woke up to. It really feels like a big spiritual awakening. So did Libras. It felt like a spiritual awakening. And oh, they're really wanting me to clarify that Six of Wands. All right. I will do it then. Six of Wands, why are you wanting me to clarify you? Because you have a choice. The issue is you have a choice, a decision, and you're going to have an energy that does appreciate you. Your choice that keeps you from meeting these goals that you're wanting to set for yourself has to do with the fear of leaving something behind and going on that trail that embarks on a new way. And it's almost like not, it's like being stuck to old habits, patterns, or even people that are dissatisfactory, but because of like it being what we know, it's comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's having to have dealt with sadness and depression for so long that it's like this is what I'm used to. But there is a decision here about how long you stay in this energy, and it's not all just spirit, divine timing, like plan. It's not all that. Some of it has to do with you cutting the cords to your emotional ties, to the stuff that's keeping you from going towards your dharma, which is your destiny, your alignment with your higher self. And right now they're saying with the Two of Swords that they're saying that you have two opposing sides in your experience. And so this message is for somebody that is woof, you really had to, like, I don't know, not had to, but you are in transition from, you're going to have a decision that makes it be like fire and ice. There's not going to be any comparison. Like, you've had to experience a really horrible situation or person even. And so what do you do? Like, what are you wanting? Well, with the Hierophant, with how you're feeling, you could be feeling very spiritual right now. Very connected to your angels and your spirit guides. The Four of Swords has somebody kind of like they look like they're in a church, in a prayer position. They're disengaging from the world, everything, and they're tapping into their connection with God, source, divinity, for answers, for direction, for comfort, for solace, All right, Nine of Coins is a financial gain or a windfall. It's in the environment, the energy in the environment. So, a path is changing for sure. You may be going in a different direction after things were like halted for a while. Maybe changing your path, making an actual move or a big move. Because somebody could feel like somebody was careless with you or hurt you one too many times. And so this is about self-reliance, independence, being on your own if need be, with a very strong connection to when there is this lover's energy, you know that it will be divinely guided this time. No more karmic BS to work out. What about 10 of Wands in the reverse up there at the top? The Empress upright. Yay. So when you decide you're not going to carry the actions that are leading to your burnout, whether that's other people's stuff, to doing too much, when you decide that you're going to put everything down and you're going to reprioritize what's important for you in life, you step into the Empress energy. Upright. And so that's very different, because this is someone who is around a lot of people probably, and they're very successful, wealthy, they receive, but they know how to give and receive love very well. They're overall queens. So I have the Four of Swords in the reverse here in the future, and I have the Moon with it. There's something about not wanting to think about this unknown path or the unknown mystery aspect to it. Though it might be intriguing, there's something about wanting to stay busy all the time, maybe wanting to keep even our mind busy, acting like we don't care, or we don't want to think about it, or we haven't. Tell me something else, because that also can be indicating like a need for you to rest. The Moon can talk about illusions, things that are not being represented exactly very clear. Oh, and so here's that sad. So there's like heart healing that still needs to occur about regrets or disappointments, sadness from the past. Even a mourning period. It's something that we still have to heal from and process. Yeah, we have to go within. With the Hermit, we'll have to go within and really reflect on how we feel with the Moon and the Five of Cups. It's about how you really feel. So the Two of Coins here and the Hope or Fear means that something is kind of off balance. Okay, and out of harmony. And so it's calling for you to, Ace of Cups reverse, it's calling for you to invest the cup into yourself, self-love, self-care, give to yourself. Seven of Wands, stand up for yourself, assert yourself, and in the unexpected journey. So, wow, this outcome. These are the people that you've had to deal with. I don't know if they're these signs, but I would say like a Leo, a Virgo, or a Scorpio. We also have Cancer, we have Virgo, Sagittarius that I see off the bat, Taurus. But okay, so this lots of stuff going on. One of these energies is kind of pretending like everything's fine. They're doing great. But they're really struggling here. And I don't know if it's struggling over trying to overcome obstacles and challenges, or if they're just being fake with you and trying to pretend like everything's all right, like they've got everything together when they don't, you know what I mean? So it's kind of a facade. But too, though, I'd like to point out that if it is just like the Empress was in reverse, that card's not going to come out if the person actually in their authentic, normal, good, high vibing self, they are the King of Wands. Just in the King of Wands reverse, they're going through something right now that makes them not feel like the King of Wands. And then you have the King of Cups in the reverse. So again, a person that could be in their upright, but they're not. So there's something that life has thrown to this energy or individual that has made coping with emotions, balancing the mood, something really difficult. And their mood might be off balance. They may present with like some issues when it comes to that. They may have anger issues. They could have possessive, clingy like type love instead of trusting, freedom type of love. They could be all the opposite ways of being balanced. You know what I mean? And then and then you have the Knight of Coins. I really feel like these are people. So this person usually represents a younger person or somebody, well, to me, younger, like 20s. If we're talking about people, like age-wise. And they are also not very dependable, or did not come through when it came to something to do with money. Either they owe you money, or they have taken money, or they have been they have done something wrong when it comes to how they were supposed to come through for you. They didn't come through for you. And I think those are the energies that we're walking away from, and that it's telling you to assert yourself and gain independence and self-reliance from these specific archetypal people, because you're the Empress, and it's gonna involve you processing a lot of heavy emotions too. But the Chariot on the, underneath that Page of Coins, it's kind of telling me that whatever this investment is, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a victory for you. So yeah, you're going to rebuild. This is what the Empress in the reverse has had to experience. I'm positive of this. She's already gone through a Tower moment, and this could be you. Ignore the she part. But it could be you. It could be you that had to hit rock bottom for whatever reason. There could have been a lot of people involved in you hitting your rock bottom, or them being along with you while that happened. But you're the one rebuilding. You're rebuilding. You're taking the pieces, and it's like, I don't know. What's that? There's some kind of parable about the brick that the builders didn't want. And if every brick that was tossed to the side that they didn't choose to build with was kept, then you would figure, you're one of those people that would take those bricks and build something from it. Because nothing should be wasted. Nothing is not useful in life. It's the vulture energy. It's that type of energy. And those are the people that are just, to me, magnificent. And then there's the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. You're making a lot of growth. This is saying that this new thing coming in, I see it clearly. This new thing coming in that's being divinely guided for you, the crossroads, the soulmate energy, that is going to feel like a vice versa, a strong desire. It is going to be built on a solid foundation. More than likely, you will not experience a Tower moment due to poor foundation with this energy. And it will help you grow spiritually and materially. And then just keep on doing whatever you're doing with your work, your craft, your skills, your ability, your everyday, ordinary things that keep you busy through the day. That's probably best. And it's because the Eight of Pentacles says you're very successful. Definitely going to see a lot of success there. You built with the bricks that were wasted. And 8-8. And you're doing something on your own with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You're doing something on your own. Let's use the 108 deck now and just pull a few oracle cards. There's the Star. The Shooting Star. I think they're wanting me to throw in that an Aries could possibly be in that group. Oh, nice. So that's the promise, isn't it? And that part looks like this part of the rainbow, the part that looks enlightened on this guy's head. So it says, rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, godsend, creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. Jack and Diane, broken heart. Well, we already saw that stuff. Right, a grief, a funk, a sadness, a mourning, unhappy, hurt. Well, there's the universe, though. It has your back. Arms open wide. Get ready to receive. universe, source, infinite, unending, awakening, interconnected, in heaven. The repairman, which says repair, fine-tune, to heal. And it also says to restore or to upgrade. And so when you're building from the ground up, or you're doing something like a glow up, sometimes these things happen, these breakups happen, and that is the way that we restore ourselves and our lives. So that might be what that's talking about. But you're going to be upgraded in your next thing that you have to deal with in a good way, or that you have in your life. So I would definitely disengage from any kind of arguing or low vibration energy, because they probably are actually giving you, like, that might be the root cause of some kind of sickness or health issues, a headache. And the cat with apathetic, disinterested, disengage. Yeah, I think disengage is a big one. And then I have the crystal ball. Intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, discernment, perception, sixth sense, instinct, divination, future planning, ESP, past, present, future, gut reaction, and an inner knowing. Okay, thunderstorm, power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift, conflict, triumph over evil, fierce, booming, opportunity to overcome. 7-7, there's a lot about standing up for yourself, asserting yourself, and speaking your truth, reclaiming power. And then I have something happening very soon. Okay. So your angel number, Aquarius. Thanks for joining me. I hope you got something from that. Wow, lots of threes. 33 and 30. Let's pull angel number and wrap this up. You are wise. Another 3. You are wise. It's about how you take in and process information. It's about your mental clarity and acuity. Okay. So 15 with I am wise. They say for you to share your wisdom with others. That's what that card says. And then 999, he's here. I like this card because it talks about leaving the past in the past. And then, like I said, nothing is ever wasted, every experience that you have had. So know that it's to be left in the past so that you can move forward to a life here with purpose that's only yours to fulfill. And it does say I'm unique, 999. Of course, Aquarius is unique. 24 talks about stable, generous, loving relationships that you can attract into your life because of how much you give from your heart space. So 24, I am generous. Another card about how intelligent you are. This one says 25, I'm intelligent. Talking about you bringing awareness to the world because you have a deep dive into the conscious and subconscious things. And then 3, there's that Empress energy that is you, as the Empress is a 3 too. I just love that, the 3s for you. So these are all, can be reduced to 3s too. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I am charismatic. There's something about finding that again. It's like that Linkin Park song, Numb. It's like you're pulling away out of that darker energy of numb. And I've become so numb. I can barely think. Anyway, I mean, it's tired of being what you want me to be. Okay, yeah, I can't remember it all. But anyway, so yeah, this is good. This is healing. This is somewhat of a miracle coming in for you. Send you love and light. Bye.